So this week is the supposed 40th anniversary of the moon landing.
Can't believe they expect us to believe that we actually landed on the moon, another planet.
Government can pull off wars behind your back. You think they can't pull off a fake moon landing? Wake up, sheeple, you're asleep.
What movie came out in 1968, 1 year before the moon landing? Look it up on IMDb, sheeple.
2001: A Space Odyssey by director Stanley Kubrick, who also directed the moon landing. That's right, it was directed on a Hollywood soundstage.
Is it a coincidence that the year after Hollywood is finally able to make a hyper-realistic movie about space travel, that we land on the moon? Coincidence? Coincidence,
No.
huh? Sheeple? Let me ask you that, Sheeple. You tell me.
And this was in the pipeline since 1960, when John F. Kennedy promised. He promised we'd be on the moon. Well, you know what? He died before it happened. Why is that? Because he realized it wasn't possible. He was going to come out and say, well, my promise was false. I'm sorry, I lied to you. We can't make it to the moon. Well, conveniently, he's out of the way by the time we make the landing.
Yeah, maybe Kennedy had too much integrity to fake the moon landing.
But the president, when we did that on the moon, Richard Nixon, what did he have? No integrity, sheeple. No integrity.
Connect the dots, sheeple. Richard Nixon, the most lying president who's ever been president, becomes president. Hollywood is finally able to make a hyper-realistic space travel movie. And then the next year, we land on the moon, right when we need to, so that we can scare the Soviets.
The Vietnam War, by 1969, proved that we could not stop a bunch of communists that were hiding in the jungle. So how could we stop the Soviet juggernaut? But we had to let them think that we could put missiles on the moon, and that's why we landed there. And did the Soviets attack us? No, so it worked. It worked, sheeple.
If we really landed on the moon 5 times before 1972, why didn't we ever go back?
We didn't go back after Nixon was gone. The U.S. government couldn't successfully land in the Bay of Pigs in Cuba. Do you think they could successfully land in the Bay of Serenity on the moon?
Oh, and now supposedly the original tapes that are the only evidence that we ever landed on the moon, supposedly NASA accidentally erased them.
Did you even know that, sheeple? Look it up.
Look it up. Absolutely true.
Look it up on Google or Lycos or Wikipedia.
You know why they erased those tapes, sheeple? Connect the dots. Okay, sheeple? Connect the dots. All right, it's 1980. Somebody at NASA finally looks at those old tapes. What do they find? Oh yeah, this is fake. They see a boom mic. Okay? They see a crew. Okay?
Yeah,
They see a makeup person walk into set and put some moon dust on the astronaut's suit. Okay?
They see an outtake where Neil Armstrong yells at the cinematographer and says, "Stop moving that light! Stop moving that light! You're distracting me from saying my small step for man speech." He said, "That's unprofessional! You're moving that fucking light during the moon landing filming! You're unprofessional! I can't work with you! I can't fucking work with you! I'm gonna kick your ass!" And that was in the original tapes that was erased.
They edited it, and then released the edited version, and then erased the raw footage. Why is that, sheeple? Ask yourself.
So you won't know the truth. And if you did see the truth, you would end up dead, just like President Kennedy ended up dead, just like Stanley Kubrick ended up dead, just like... What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here! Turn it off! Turn it off! StudioFred.com